Welcome to the Horror Next Door. We're back with our favorite new horror trailers from October 2021. But first, if you enjoy everything from the world of horror, movies, video games, masks, and memorabilia, please subscribe. Now, on with the trailers.
The Feast. A young woman serving privileged guests at a dinner party in a remote house in rural Wales. The assembled guests do not realize they are about to eat their last supper. Because I love animals so much, there are parts of this trailer that made me think, ooh, I don't want to watch this. But after seeing the entire thing, I definitely want to know what the heck is going on. I'm wondering what's motivating her here, and she also just seems very odd. Just very interested to know more about her and really this entire situation, honestly. I guess I don't have much more to say than that.
Yeah, this trailer is really subtle and there's not like a whole lot going on to discuss, but there's definitely something going on. I'm curious if she's putting something in the food, if she's going to poison these people or what. There's like some random shots at the end with her covered in blood, so it's obviously going to get bloody. It looks very interesting and just can't wait to check this one out.
The Deep House. A young and modern couple who go to France to explore an underwater house and share their findings on social media undergoes a serious change of plans when the couple enters the interior of a strange house located at the bottom of a lake, and their presence awakens a dark spirit that haunts the house.
The Deep House is directed by Alexandra Bustillo, who directed Inside, the original from 2007, which is a great movie. You should check it out.
I'll be honest, the only reason I want to see this is because there's an entire freaking house underwater. That's such a cool concept. I haven't seen anything like that before. It certainly looks as though there's some kind of supernatural element going on. You know, there were some bodies floating and moving and opening their eyes and things like that. So I just straight up want to see more of what's going on down there. That's pretty much all there is to say.
I agree that the main concept of this movie with the underwater haunted house is the thing that really drew me in. And after looking the movie up and finding out that the guy that directed Inside is doing this has me even more excited. So I just love the concept of this movie and I can't wait to see how it all plays out. Just underwater haunted house, like sold. Can't wait to see this.
Black Friday. A group of toy store employees must protect each other from a horde of parasite-infected shoppers.
Black Friday is a horror comedy that stars Devon Sawa, Michael Jai White, and the one and only Bruce Campbell.
I mean, obviously this just looks like a really fun and ridiculous movie. I hope that I can possibly enjoy it as much as I did Cooties, because for some reason, this just reminded me of that, the type of comedy and over-the-top antics and everything, and even a little bit of the dialogue. I mean, it is a short trailer, but I just thought of that when I was watching this trailer. So, also, you really can't go wrong with Bruce Campbell. I'll check out pretty much anything he does, so let's go.
It was only a matter of time before they made a horror movie about Black Friday. So I enjoy me some horror comedies, some of the greats, Shaun of the Dead, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Even you can kind of say, Evil Dead 2 is a little comical. So a good horror comedy is fun to watch. And this movie looks like it won't disappoint. It's always great seeing Bruce Campbell, his manager, little get up with his mustache and sweatshirt and everything. Just looks like it's going to be ridiculous. It's nice seeing Devon Sawa in so many movies lately. It seems like he took a hiatus for a while and now all of a sudden he's back. And Michael Jai White's cool. He always kicks ass and everything, so I'm sure he's gonna kick ass in this, if just judging from the trailer. Also, real quick, the font that Black Friday is written in looks identical to the font that Ash versus the Evil Dead TV show font is written in. I don't know why I noticed that, but Black Friday looks cool. Can't wait to see it.
The Black Phone. After being abducted by a child killer and locked in a soundproof basement, a 13-year-old boy starts receiving calls on a disconnected phone from the killer's previous victims.
The Black Phone is based on a short story by Joe Hill, who is the son of Stephen King, and is directed by Scott Derrickson, who directed Sinister, Hellraiser Inferno, and Doctor Strange. and stars James Ransom, Jeremy Davies, and Ethan Hawke.
One thing I'm definitely looking forward to about this movie is seeing Ethan Hawke play such a creepy mofo. I don't think I've ever seen him in any roles like that, and he's a freaky dude. I think the concept is really cool, that people are finding a way to communicate from the beyond. I do think that the scenes where the little boy is trying to escape are probably going to be really intense. It's likely that there will be a lot of moments like that because the little girl, everyone are just actively trying to find him. So I just think it should hopefully be one of those movies where you're really interested the whole time. You never get bored and you're just constantly sort of that edge of your seat type feeling for a lot of it.
So I heard about this film a few months back, but I didn't really know what the story was. All I knew was Ethan Hawke was in a movie and he was a bad guy. I'm a fan of Scott Derrickson. I like Sinister. I know a lot of people hate on it, but I liked Sinister. I liked Doctor Strange. And until recently, I wasn't even aware that he directed Hellraiser Inferno, which is actually, I think, one of the better Hellraiser sequels. I'm very interested in seeing Ethan Hawke be a weirdo in this movie, and the creepy, devil-looking mask that he wears looks really cool. There seems to be several shots where, the mask alters a little bit. I don't know if there's going to be, dream-like sequences or something like that, or maybe he just has different versions of it, but the mask definitely changes a little bit. There's one where, his mouth is exposed, but it looks creepy. He looks creepy. The movie just seems really messed up, and I can't wait to check it out.
Scream. 25 years after the original series of murders in Woodsboro, a new killer emerges, and Sidney Prescott must return to uncover the truth.
Scream, or Scream 5, is directed by the duo behind Ready or Not, and stars Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Marley Shelton, and Dylan Minnette.
All I guess I can say is that this is a franchise that I've always really liked. I mean, when that first movie came out, my sister and I were so obsessed. You have no idea how many times we watched Scream. I don't even know how many times we watched Scream. It is such an awesome movie. And I like most of the sequels too, to varying degrees. I know that the more modern take on this is probably going to irk me in some ways, but I can't help but be curious about it just because of my history with this franchise and just how much I especially love the original Scream. I'm just really looking forward to seeing how they handle everything, and it's cool that they were able to get, a lot of the core cast back again. I just wonder who the killer is, Who is it?
So first off, I don't understand this new trend with naming everything and taking the numbers out. It should be Scream 5, let's just be honest, but whatever. I'm not a huge fan of the Scream franchise, but the original Scream is a masterpiece in my opinion. Scream 4 was fun, but it just didn't have the charm that the originals had. I'm definitely interested in seeing all these characters coming back once again and, a whole new storyline with, a whole new mystery to figure out who the killer is and everything. I'm curious if they're going to take some kind of bold approach and make the killer be someone we already know from the previous movies. I doubt it, but it'd be cool if, Courtney Cox or somebody was the killer. She went crazy. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm putting money down right now that Dylan Minnette is one of the killers. Putting it down now. You heard it here first. There is one part of this trailer that really intrigued me was there's a shot of Sydney and she looks like she's at the house from the first Scream. And it's not like how they did it in Scream 3 or whatever, where they were filming a movie or whatever and it was just a set. It looks like they're actually at the original house, for real. Not sure why they're there. Don't understand what's going on, but she's there. So I'm curious how that all plays in. Gonna see this when it comes out.
As always, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment letting us know your thoughts on these trailers. All the trailers that we discussed will be linked in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe And don't forget to check out our store and visit our social media pages. Until next time!